So how do we know when it, in fact, is our shepherd who is calling us? How do we distinguish that voice from the voices of the others who would presumably lead us astray? There's a priest named Father Michael Renninger who says this: if the voice that you hear encourages you to trust, it's probably the Lord. If the voice you hear leads you to cynicism, it's probably an imposter. If the voice you hear calls you to be generous and self-transcending, then it's from the Lord. If the voice calls you to selfishness, to self-centeredness, it's an imposter. If the voice you hear calls you to be faithful, to be true to your word, and to keep your promises, then it is from the Lord. If the voice invites you to break your promises and lie, it's an imposter. If you hear an invitation to spend more of your life focused on others, to measure your success by the difference you make in someone else's life, then that voice is probably from the Lord. If the voice you hear calls you to be a peacemaker, a justice doer, a hope giver, it is from the Lord. If you hear an encouragement to treasure life, to set aside anger, and to forgive, and forgive some more, it is from the Lord. If the voice you hear tells you that you are deeply loved by the eternal God and that you have a dignity that no one can take away from you, then that voice is from the Lord.